Coding Today and Joy of Coding is a conference for developers that celebrates the joy of coding. But what we really want to do is celebrate the love for programming. For people, programming is a job, but for lots of people, programming is also their hobby. They do it in the weekends, they contribute to open source, they build their own tools because they need them. So we just together want to celebrate programming is cool. We started day today with Philip Wadler. He gave a talk about category theory. And he made it seem very relatable. He related category theory to programming in your daily job, which was interesting because category theory is known to be incomprehensible, and he really broke it down.
So I talked about Prolog. It's a language that I started learning, and I find that it totally changed the way I think, and it's kind of backwards to the way I normally code, and so it's really stretched my brain a lot, and I like giving talks where it's stuff I'm still learning.
So I did a presentation about GIF, the image format that keeps giving. So, we have this image format, and it's been around for a lot of years, and it's still actively in use, and there's a lot of rich history there, and I just sort of wanted to explore some of that history and the history of browsers and the history of computing itself.
Well, people are coming to Joy of Coding because it's awesome. We have a variety of talks. We are language independent, so it's not about Java or C#. It's about all the things that make programming cool. We try to have a mix of speakers from academia and industry. So we have speakers that are self-employed, we have a number of speakers that are professors, we have speakers that work for small companies, large companies. It's a diverse mix.
My presentation was called Hobby-Oriented Programming, and it was more a playful look at the terms amateur, expert, hobbyist, professional, and playing around with the terms and trying to figure out how happiness comes into play as well.
I have joined coding because programming is really unpredictable, and computers can be in so many different states that it's just an adventure every time you write a new program.
My presentation was about analysis development, so just the skills, the programming principles and kind of unique challenges of creating reproducible analyses, and also thinking about what motivates people to do that, and some of the office dynamics that might motivate it. So my joy of coding is definitely helping people to stop spinning their wheels and creating tools, helping people realize that they can create tools that make their job way more efficient in the analysis sphere, which has been kind of generally neglected as a real programming field.
Programming is you think of something and then you make it. If you're a programmer, you can build things with your brain power.